What it do, y'all? BreadTuckLegacy, man. Houston Texans. We lost to the Cleveland Browns 10-7. This is the first time we've lost to the Cleveland Browns in a long time, and we shouldn't have lost. We should have went on to be 3-6. But hey, we're 2-7, man. And the frustrating thing about this is, even though we're horrible, you don't have no draft pick. You do not have a first or second round draft pick. So it doesn't even, you're just horrible just to be horrible. Anywho, man, the game had a delay. It was a weather delay. It was some hail and strong wind. So when you have strong wind during the game, that affects your kicking game and that affects your passing game. So you kind of have to have a running game, which we don't. You know, I'm going to be honest, we're playing Duke Johnson, and he's playing better than David Johnson. So I think you should continue with Duke Johnson for the rest of the season. He had a few good runs, but our running game compared to their running game it's just, man, we got toe up. We couldn't stop the run. So on defense, we couldn't stop the run. Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, who came from Kansas City, they just running all up and down the field. We didn't get any interceptions, no turnovers. We got a few, sacks. But, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, man, have they had Odell Beckham Jr. out there, whew, we would have been in some real trouble. Penalties. Laramie Tunzel had a penalty. We got these pass interference penalties. What can you do? What can you do, defense? I mean, and then on offense, man, hey man, where is my guy Will Fuller? Deshaun Watson can only do so much. I mean, towards the end of the game, he got us in the end zone, and it was a crazy play. He was getting sacked, and he just put a prayer up there, and thank God, Cobb was in the vicinity of it, caught it, and then we ended up scoring. But, man, we would have been shut out. Early in the game, we were fourth. It was fourth down, and we were at the 5. We went for it and, didn't make anything happen, or at the 3 or something. We went for it, didn't make it happen. I felt like it was too early in the game for that. We should have kicked the field goal, which could have made a difference later on. But hey, we lost. This is frustrating, man. The reason why it's frustrating, and you can see the frustration in J.J. Watt. And to know that we're going to get rid of him next year, it's like, man, we're 2-7. Why at the trade deadline didn't we make some moves? Why didn't we make some moves? So at least we can have a pick. Like, what do we keep this team together for? This team, that the way it's constructed, what do we keep it together for? But hey, man, who am I? I'm just a guy sitting at home watching football. Will Fuller was non-existent today. J.J. Watt is frustrated, and we could have sent him to a contender and possibly got something back in return. Either Cobb or what's my other guy? Cooks. I'd have moved Fuller and Cobb or Cooks, and just talk to Watson and be like, hey man, it's gonna be a struggle, but I want you to just sit with me. We gotta do this. Hey, J.J. Watt, I done went to J.J. Watt, and hey, man, look, check this out, man. You do not deserve this. You've held it down here. We're going to send you where you can make something happen, because we're in a stage of figuring things out. But yet, we keep the team together, and we're sitting at 2-7, and at the end of the season, you're not going to have nothing to show for it. But whatever, man. I'm just here, man. We play New England next week, man. Man, Bread Tuck Rob, BreadTuckLegacy, man. Y'all mucho, take it easy.